that's Dargison. Dargison? It's from 1651, and it's clearly like, it's the predecessor to Irish Washerwoman. There's an older tune, maybe, I couldn't find it, but everybody talks about it. I've seen people publish about it in the 19th century like it exists, from 1609, from a man, Thomas Ravenscroft, who I really like. Who's like an early 17th century big name in English music? I think he's English. Might be Scottish, but I think he's English. But I looked through the book that it's supposedly in, that like a bunch of people published about it being in, and I can't find it in there. But anyway, cool tune. The problem with Ravenscroft's setting, and I think this one kind of is suffering from the same thing. Ravenscroft, if he did actually read it, he published it in a collection of tunes that were supposed to be sung in the round, or with competing melodies, making like harmonies. Super cool, but I couldn't find it. Can find like the ABC notation on Traditional Tune Archive, and I can find, like I say, people publishing about it and transcribing it like it exists. But then if you look at the original Pamelia, it ain't in there. So anyway, 17th century music heads, help me out. Where can I find Oft as I, what do they call it? Oft I ride my grey nag, I think is what they call the tune that supposedly, yeah, oft have I ridden upon my grey nag. Where is it? Here's what supposedly Ravenscroft's setting is. This is from William Chappell. Quiet. But it's like, it's just often repeating, and it's kind of simplified because you're supposed to have two other tunes. Chappell goes so far as to say that in Ravenscroft's version, you're supposed to sing it with Shall I Go Walk in the Woods So Wild and Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Said Little John. I can't find any of those tunes. I can find Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Said Little John in an index of tunes, but I can't find it actually in the tune, like after looking through the whole book. So my brain is angry. But anyway, there's some tunes. There's some Irish Washerwoman stuff. In an upcoming episode, I'm doing like a playthrough of Fitzmaurice's 6th volume. And one of the tunes in there is not Irish Washerwoman, but it's Patio Carol, which really sounds like Irish Washerwoman. Let's just keep this going. Why not keep this going? Can I do Patio Carol on border pipes? I sure can't. Goes too far. Anyway, this is Fitzmaurice calls it Rossi Castle, but everybody else calls it Patio Carol. But here it is. Here's the first part anyway. And you tell me it doesn't remind you of Irish Washerwoman. It goes the wrong octave. Anyway, this is longer. Nobody's going to watch this. If you watch it all the way to the end, that's wild. It's absolutely wild, and you're a legend. Yeah. Cheers. Say, I'm a legend if you made it all the way to the end.